it yours.
And welcome back to Iceland for World 2021 group stage. Mad Lions pick up their first win here against Genji and Elyoya. Seconds before this interview, you were telling me what a banger this game was. But I mean, there was a lot of back and forth. But when you compare it to the game you had yesterday against Team Liquid, it felt way more like a Mad Lions game we've been used to seeing in the early season. What was different for you in terms of draft and also decision making in game?
In draft, I felt way more comfortable. I feel more comfortable with Kiana than with German, as you could see. Also, I think the first game of Mad Lions is always disaster. So we had to get away all the int we had yesterday. So today we could play a bit better. I still think that we had some shaky performance, and in mid game we have to fix many things. But we learn a lot from these official games, and it's not mistakes that we are doing that much in scrims. So I think it's still because we are still a bit not nervous, but it's still like we're getting used to the stage, and I think we're going to show a way better performance coming in next games.
It takes time to get used to it, especially on the world stage. We'll get back to the improvements a bit later. I want to have your take on the draft, because you decided to let Kalista and Azir open when we know that there are very strong picks for Ruler and BDD. Why did you decide that?
We knew they would go for those picks, and they would have a really strong early game comp, but we were confident in being able to hold them, and I think we had a really good early game, but the transition from early to mid was a bit problematic. So we were just confident that we would be able to hold them in early and mid game, and then we would beat them in late game.
Oh, nice that you had this confidence. I bet that you didn't go on Twitter yet, but everyone was really impressed with this Kiana performance from you today, with the clutch ults and the responsibilities you have for your team. How would you rate this performance today?
I think it would be 6 or 7.
Okay, a bit more on that, please. Like, well, what could you have done better, maybe?
I think I gave some bad calls that costed us some turrets and some gold. Also, some fights I could have played a bit better with the grass. Like I remember one fight in which Azir was super low HP and I took the blue instead of the green. If I take green there, I think I can hold more and probably kill him. So it was shaky, but I think I also had some good team fights. So yeah, it would be 6, 7.
Yeah, really, really good plays and really good ults also from this Kiana. You were talking about the improvements you will be looking at for the next games. A bit more on that, and what can we expect from Mad Lions, especially against LNG tomorrow?
I think tomorrow's game is gonna be a banger. I mean, I'm really excited to play Tarzan because he's the one that I've learned from the most. So I wanna play him. Like, I'm really excited to play him, and I just hope it's fun. I hope it's a banger of a match.
Of
like,
course.
We are not gonna make it either. Like, I mean, we might make it to one-sided for us, but like, it will be for sure banger.
Right, for sure. We'll be looking at this game, of course, Elyoya. But for now, thank you so much for the interview. Looking forward to seeing you face against Tarzan tomorrow. And we're gonna take a break now before hitting the last game of the day: Team Liquid versus LNG, coming up right after this.